Other way.
I had to go past them to turn right to come to you.
Oh yeah.
Or at least that's how I interpreted it.
That's right. As soon as you get here, let me just fix the music again because it's bugged again. That's all right. Okay. Right, so try and make your way towards me. Where's he gone?
There you are.
There you are, right.
Is that you?
No, I'm not, but I'm this one.
You're further on, there's a green one.
Yeah, you want to stay here. So if you take a look in front of us, you've got 3 doors. That's where the rebels are coming from.
Oh, nice.
Alright.
Oh, and there's actually...
Oh, and you can zoom in further. Press R3. When you zoom in, and then press R3. Press the control stick inwards.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Whilst you're zoomed in. So hold it down and then press...
What? What am I doing?
Oh, hang on a minute.
Are you sure it's R3?
Well, it is, but I think you haven't got the mods equipped. That's why. Oh, sugar, my bad. That's my bad. Sorry.
No.
When you die, you can equip it afterwards. They're behind us, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they just put behind us. So there we go. And there's one over there as well. There's 2 over there.
Jesus. I didn't see him.
Yeah, they do go over there, so watch your backs. They're not there often though, so you can still snipe pretty easily, really. Which is nice. Oh shit. Oh, did you pick the perks? The
Oh,
oh shit. Okay. That's right, you can still snipe with it there, so give it a go.
Ah, Jesus.
Yeah.
Fragile. I'm very fragile.
Yes,
Is what I've
yes.
learned. Okay, so perks.
So press R2 to equip on equip. Right, so go on the see the mods equipped, select
yeah.
them, select both of them. That's it, there you go. That's it.
Okay.
So now you can zoom in twice, which is nice.
Twice as nice.
Yeah. So where are you? Are you over there?
Oh god, on the other side of the world.
Oh. It's a big map, it's a big map.
This is another thing about just the layout of this game.
Yeah?
That makes playing as a sniper difficult.
Yeah.
Because there's no checkpoints. You can't control where you spawn.
Yes, exactly. Exactly, yeah.
You can't control where you spawn, so when you spawn as a sniper,
Yeah.
you might have to go through a whole bunch of space that you're not well suited.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. Oh, nice shot.
You're not well suited to fight through. Like if there'd been any enemies in between me there and here,
Yeah, yeah.
I would have been done for because there's no cover.
Yeah.
And I'm in corridors, so I can't engage them at range.
Well, you've got your shotgun. That's why you got that shotgun, and that's really strong. Obviously, it's yeah, it does take getting used to. And you are right, yeah, I know.
I'm still getting to grips with how much you have to lead enemies with this
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
Because I thought it would be.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it takes getting used to. Nice shot.
On the run, moving targets.
Yeah.
Fuck you if you think I'm bad at games.
Nice. 360 no scope.
Sniper rifle.
That's what the kids are saying. I don't know. There we go.
Have you played the Arrival DLC?
Which one? Which one?
Arrival. You go onto an asteroid, you break someone out of prison.
Is it Mass Effect 2 though?
Yes.
Isn't it? Yeah. I'm sure I did, but it's such a long time ago now.
Do you remember you break a human out of a Batarian prison
Okay.
on an asteroid, and you fly them back on a planet, and you fly them back to their base on an asteroid,
Okay.
and they have a Reaper artifact,
Okay.
which has indoctrinated them all,
Yeah.
and you just face waves and waves of them
Alright.
until either you fall or you go on longer than the game thinks you will,
Yeah.
and the artifact makes you pass out.
Okay.
Where the hell is it?
Yeah, there yeah, there can be some long stretches on this with not really much going on.
But yeah, I can hold out. It's a small room, and I can hold out there until the game decides it's had enough.
Yeah.
As a sniper.
Yeah.
So fuck you if you think I'm bad at it.
Yeah, yeah.
I swear I win.
Nice shot. So good. Nice shot. Nice.
Thank you.
It's nice to have a map like this, isn't it?
I'm so glad there's a map like this.
Yeah. It's fun to run around as well if you don't want to snipe, because it's just so damn big. And also, no boundaries. You can explore all of it.
It just gets better and better.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, this really is my kind of map.
Yeah.
I like playing like this.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say everyone needs to... I'm not saying this is better,
No, no.
because the run and gun style is fun itself.
Yeah.
But this is my kind of
Yeah.
play style.
No, yeah, it's fair enough, yeah. I've been playing this map pretty much non-stop lately. It's really fantastic. Of course, the long stretches with nothing in it, it's a bit annoying too. And if there were command posts where, you know, set places where enemies would spawn, you
Yeah.
could effectively snipe better, couldn't you? You know?
Well, that's what we did in Battlefront 1, isn't it?
Yeah, we kept the spawn points. Yeah.
Makes us
It's,
sound like
yeah, I know. Yeah.
nice.
Thank you. Thank you. There's a heavy one. There we go. So yeah, I put loads of effort into unlocking this sniper rifle,
And then.
then we got it all for free. But you know what? I'm glad we got it all for free. That's better for everyone. So
Yeah, it
that's
is.
cool.
If people haven't got the time.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like me, just don't have the game.
Yeah.
I can't help feeling I haven't got a great angle. That'd be better. To
Well,
put
you
it
do you
there.
want to go there? Yeah, you go there. It's fine. Yeah, that is the best. I neglected to tell you that. Really. I thought, yes, getting on the kids. Yeah.
Oh, something's going down over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, I gave him a third ear.
It's so satisfying, isn't it?
I think that's a friend.
Yes, it is.
Looks like an imp officer.
Obviously, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Imperial officers, you know who's a playable character? Not playable character. Collectible character
Yeah.
in Galaxy of Heroes.
Oh yeah. Who?
That shitty little mobile game that I played.
Oh, it's not the officer from Rebels, is it? The female one? Do you know what? You probably know who that is. It's probably not then.
Officer from Rebels?
There's a female officer from Rebels, Star Wars
You
Rebels.
don't mean Governor Price?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
No, it's not her.
Okay.
I don't think there are any playable characters from Rebels apart from
Is it Kanan?
Phoenix.
Oh really? Oh okay.
And I'm not counting Thrawn as coming from Rebels.
No.
If you think the best thing Thrawn's been in is Rebels,
Yeah.
then quite frankly, fuck you.
Yeah. No, I agree. Have I seen you since the finale came on?
No.
No. Okay.
I watched a review of it.
Okay. Okay.
Just before I was about to fly, like the night before I was about to fly away.
Okay.
To Hong Kong.
He's not crazy. He means flying to a
Flying on a plane.
On a plane.
To Hong Kong.
Yeah. No, yeah.
And I was debating whether to text you or not, but I knew the conversation was going to be interrupted by my getting on a plane.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay.
And it just sort of slipped my mind since.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, I think it is just... Oh no, because there's Gar Saxon and his Imperial Super Commandos in that game.
Oh yes. Yeah, that's right.
So,
yeah. Of course.
it's not just... not just...
So that sounds fun. No, yeah. So what did you think based on the review?
Well, let me just say, the Imperial Officer, the random Imperial Officer,
Teamwork.
is Colonel Star, spelled very strangely,
Okay.
whose only claim to fame
He's come round.
is that he is the pilot of Veers' AT-AT.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
That's an imposter.
Yeah. An imposter. Well, he's a colonel.
Right. So does he look like an imposter, or does he look like an AT-AT pilot?
Looks like an AT-AT pilot.
Oh.
He's sort of got that similar sort of helmet to Veers.
Oh, okay.
It's not a full face pilot helmet.
Oh, okay. Right.
He doesn't look like an engineer from Battlefront 2, the original one.
Yeah. God, I love these references. It's brilliant. I love it.
It's just bizarre that someone with that little screen time would get a collectible character.
Yeah. I agree. It's strange.
I did not like the Nightmare.
You didn't like it? Okay. What did you like about it?
The fact that the day was saved by Space Whales.
Yeah, I know.
That's quite frankly bullshit.
Yeah.
And the fact that someone like Thrawn gets taken out by these idiots.
Yeah.
And also the fact that the climax was Lothal, which is totally unimportant in the grander scheme of things, rather than somewhere that is actually militarily valuable to the rebellion.
Yeah, that's right.
End on a high, Matt.
No, that's what I say. Customization. So some of the skins have been leaked. Do you remember I showed you some videos of skins ages ago that were leaked for troopers?
Yeah.
Like colour trim for clones, things like that. I mean, are there any skins for troopers that you'd like to see?
None particularly.
Because
it would be nice to swap between Phase 1 and Phase 2.
Yes, yeah. Because the thing is, they've leaked the good guys' side. They've leaked the clones, the rebels, and the resistance. The resistance and rebels both get alien heads. The clones get colour trim.
Yeah.
What do you think the Empire could get? Because the Empire can't have colour trim, so all they could have is either just pauldrons and gender swaps, which is a bit lame, or maybe they could add different.
What would a gender swap do to the?
Well, not much.
Nothing.
There's a slight change in the skin, the body shape in the first game, and then there's a voice change. Again, it's very minor, like I said, very minimal, not very impressive. What if they instead gave you different trooper types for each class? So instead of a stormtrooper, you could pick a shore trooper or a shadow stormtrooper. What would you think about that?
Well, it would have to be only cosmetic.
Yes. Oh yeah, of course.
That would be interesting.
It might be difficult for multiplayer though, because otherwise they'll get confused. Other players, they might think, "Oh, what class is that again?" That's the only problem.
Yes, I guess it depends how drastic these skins are.
Yes, yeah. Because if they just do genders and pauldrons for Imperials, I'm going to be disappointed. That's.
Yes, but then again, I mean, colour trim for stormtroopers matches quite neatly with colour trim for clone troopers. Sorry.
Yeah, but it's not canon. It's not canon.
What's not canon?
Colour trim for stormtroopers.
No, I mean for clone troopers.
Oh, okay.
The customization in here.
Yeah.
It sort of matches the bad guy side, like colour trim for clone troopers.
Yeah.
And colour trim for droids. They sort of mirror each other.
Oh yes, yeah.
So if all that's changing for rebel skins is the head,
yes,
then I'm thinking, how drastic do they want to make Imperial?
Because originally, that's a good point actually.
So it might just be the Poltron, because that's
they don't want to balance it out. Yes,
they haven't really changed the rebels' skin all that much. They're just swapping different heads.
Yes.
They're just swapping a human head for a Twi'lek head for an Abednego head or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's right. The thing is, though, they can't really do colour trim for droids, because the classes already have colour trim for droids.
Yes, and there's not really much other way of telling them apart, is there?
What colours do you have for droids anyway in canon? You've got reds for a security officer, blue for a pilot, yellow for a commander, which is the spots. And then in the Clone Wars TV show, you had green camo. I mean, maybe they could do something with that, maybe.
They could do some. I mean,
not a lot.
And I mean, those colour trims were all for just the Trade Federation droids from 1, weren't they?
Yeah, the SBDs didn't have any. But then,
No. And then they were like coloured differently, like they were rocket troopers.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Coloured differently, so I would say it was not non-canon.
Yeah.
For them to have more variety in colour.
Yeah.
In the Clone Wars when they were separatists.
Yes, yeah.
Rather than just Trade Federation.
Yeah. Because in Battlefront 1, 2015,
yeah.
the EA one, do you remember the customization there for the Imperials?
No.
So you might laugh at this. All the Rebel heads just mirrored on the Empire side. Helmet the Stormtroopers with the same heads.
What?
So you could have, like you had like a bunch of human heads. As well as the alien heads, you had like a ton of human heads to unlock for the Rebels.
Yeah,
you had the same for the Empire. They just didn't have any helmet, they just had the heads. Helmetless Stormtroopers.
Helmetless Stormtroopers.
And that did not go down well.
Helmetless alien Stormtroopers?
No aliens, but just the humans. But that was the majority. Like you had that, and then you had like a biker scout and a shadow trooper. That was it
That
at
is
launch.
pathetic.
Yeah.
That is terrible.
And it's not really canon either, is it?
No, God,
Stormtroopers
no.
are meant to be uniform, aren't they? They still don't remove their helmets in battle.
Why the hell would you?
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you take off your helmet? It gives you a HUD.
Yeah.
And protection.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Yeah. Not that it seems to help the Stormtroopers, but in Rebels. But there we go.
Oh, it doesn't help them in any media.
No, it doesn't. You're right. Yeah, but
it doesn't help them in anything other than books when people actually take this shit seriously.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, that's what you had in Battlefront 1. So.
Well, I hope we avoid that at any rate.
There was a massive uproar. Nobody wanted that, so they got rid of it eventually. But the Empire, as a result, had far less customization because they had the shock trooper, the red one.
Yeah.
Biker Scout, Shadow Trooper.
Yeah.
And they had a Shore Trooper when Rogue One released, and they just had pauldrons and gender swaps. That was it.
It really does shock me, especially with Star Wars games lately.
Yeah.
How much the people who make them seem to have no idea what fans want.
Yeah.
It just baffles me because Star Wars has been out long enough. It's being made by the fans by now.
Yeah. But
for good or for ill, it's being made by the fans.
Yeah.
People like Dave Filoni and J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
And people who grew up with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Most of the actors.
Yeah.
Even if they haven't been fans, they've grown up knowing what is and isn't Star Wars.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It just baffles me that people can get it so wrong.
The thing is, they haven't. You get the sense they're not really allowed to say it, but I think that with DICE having to communicate with Disney and EA, it's not their license. It's not their IP.
No.
So they have to be very careful what they add. So there's that element to it too. It sucks. It's annoying. But hopefully we do get a sufficient amount for Imperials. I don't know what they're going to do for the First Order. Because the funny thing in Battlefront 1, 2015, you got the pauldrons, you got the skins for troopers.
Yep.
You couldn't mix up. So you couldn't put a red pauldron on a shock trooper. You couldn't do it. You couldn't put a black pauldron on a shadow trooper. Can't be done, because it's not canon. Supposedly, that's what they said. It's not canon.
Then why let people mess around with customization at all?
Yeah.
By its nature, it's not going to be canon.
No. And it's not a canon. It's not a canon experience. The battles are not canon.
None
It's
of this is bloody
sandbox.
canon.
It's sandbox.
If you want to talk canon, the rebels never landed soldiers on the second Death Star.
Yeah.
They never landed soldiers on any Death Star.
Yeah.
In new canon.
Yeah.
Expanded universes.
Yeah.
Well, there were prison riots on the Death Star.
Yeah, that's right. Battlefront 2,
in EU canon.
Yeah.
Even so, that's not the same thing.
No, it's not. Yeah, so that'll be interesting.
Similarly, they never landed soldiers on Starkiller Base.
Oh yes, that's right.
It was just X-wings and Han Solo.
I mean, why was you trying to blow the fucking thing up?
Ditto for the Death Stars.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
And Yoda. It's just.
I know. There's so many.
There's so much so many ways that this is just not canon.
Yeah.
Like, however much you try and spin it.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's just so many ways this is not canon. It's ridiculous to use that as an excuse.
It is, yeah.
But I mean, what you say about like it not being DICE's
their property
IP, and they have to liaise with the publisher and Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
Lucasfilm via Disney or whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever.
It's true what you say, but then Star Wars games were always under that sort of labyrinth of companies.
Yes.
Like the KOTOR games weren't made. Well, the KOTOR games were made by BioWare.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Were made by BioWare. I don't know if BioWare was being published by EA at the time.
Yeah, I don't know.
They were granted they were maybe a little bit closer to Lucasfilm, but
Yeah.
they were still made by a different company, and the story still had to get signed off by George Lucas.
Yeah. Yeah.
And same for all the Empire at War games that Pandemic made.
Yes. Yes.
And the original Battlefront 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And all the X-Wing games, and all the really good Star Wars games that we used to have.
Yeah.
I don't think hardly any of them were made by Lucasfilm themselves.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I mean, Lucasfilm did make games. I don't want to make out that they didn't, but they made things like Secret of Monkey Island.
Or Guybrush Threepwood and stuff like that. Yes.
You know what? This is a story I'm going to blatantly steal.
What's
you
that?
know why Guybrush Threepwood is called Guybrush Threepwood?
Something to do with C-3PO, was it?
No.
No.
I don't know where Threepwood comes from.
Oh, okay.
I think Threepwood is just like the name they had already invented for him, but they drew his concept art in I forget, but they drew the file extension.
Yeah.
You know how like a Word document is .doc.
Yeah.
And an Excel document is .xlx.
Yeah.
The file name for the extension for the file that they drew the concept art in is .brush, and they didn't have a name for it, so they just called him Guy.
Okay.
So the name for the file, which was his concept art, was Guy.brush.
Oh, I see.
And it just stuck. Guybrush became his name.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
But yeah, I mean, it's a bit bizarre that Lucasfilm were making these games, and or LucasArts, I should say.
Yeah.
Were making these games and didn't make any Star Wars games.
Yeah.
They made Indiana Jones games.
Yeah.
A couple of Indiana Jones adventure games.
Strange, isn't it? Yeah. But I think that's about it, really. Everything's been said. Everything and then some.
Everything and more.
Everything and more. Yeah. But
it's been the waffle hour.
That's all right. It's all fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's all semi-relevant, at least. Yeah.
It's all about Star Wars. That's about all I can say.
There we go. Yeah. But I'm really enjoying the new maps. How about you, Tom?
Yep.
Really enjoying them. Yeah. Can't wait to see more.
Big improvement. Hope it never stops.
Yeah, definitely. Can't wait to see the big mode as well, and hopefully conquests. Yeah. So.
And hopefully, if Battlefront 3 is ever going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully they learn something from this whole shit show.
I should bloody hope so. Yeah.
Like, it is, as far as I can tell, it's a good game now.
Yes.
It's a really good game.
Yeah.
It could have been like this right from the start.
Should have been. No excuse. I think that's a good point to close on, really. As much as we should be grateful for the work the developers have put into this, we shouldn't praise it too much, because it should have been this way from the beginning, and we shouldn't forget the fact that EA tried to, the stuff that EA tried to do in the beginning. Don't just say, oh, it's okay, they fixed it now, don't we, praise be to EA. No.
This isn't like they released a broken game and then they fixed it.
Yeah.
I mean, in a sense it is.
Yeah.
They tried to get away with with this shit.
Yes.
And it's only because people made a fuss
Yes.
and wouldn't accept it that they've given us what we have now.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is not... EA did this deliberately.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if we hadn't made the fuss we did,
Yeah.
they would have got away with it.
Yes. Yeah. So sometimes complaining is good. Sometimes people complain because they want things to improve, because they're passionate like us.
Yeah.
We don't enjoy hating it.
If
You know, I'd love to be able to say, hey, if you check out this game, it's amazing. I'd love to say that. I'd love to say that from the beginning.
But it wasn't, and we shouldn't accept shit when we know we should get better.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when it's that sleazy. Like that set a record. That set a hell of a record. My God.
There's lessons for the industry to learn from this.
Yeah, yeah.
And I hope they learn more than just don't get caught.
Yes, because when you see those articles online, like on the Battlefront website, when they say, "Oh yeah, we made a mistake. We apologise. Let us make it up to you." No, you're not sorry you made a mistake. You're sorry you got caught making that mistake that you intentionally made.
Yeah.
That you tried to spin as a fucking as a feature.
Yeah.
As a pro-consumer thing. No, it wasn't. No, it fucking wasn't. And nobody should ever forget that.
Yeah.
Love the game, enjoy it, but don't give EA the benefit of the doubt. They don't deserve it. They absolutely don't. Don't stop fighting for good games. Really. And that's it, really.
It's a good place to end it.
That's a good place to end it, yeah, before we get any more god-awful puns or waffles, I think. Thanks anyway for today, Tom. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
There we go, absolutely. Hope to do it again.
Yes,
all right.
hopefully sooner than
later, yeah.
Sooner than this one ended up.
Yes, yeah.